Right now, joining us live from our state capitol. So, Governor, thank you for being here. First of all, as a native from East Texas, from Longview, what's the number one thing you want folks here in East Texas to do?
Two things. One is we do want to make sure that people continue to heed the advice to stay home at this particular time. As you heard from the federal authorities, this is a particularly precarious and dangerous time because over the next couple of weeks there will be more people losing their lives. Each one of you watching this show right now, you have total control over your life. As the coronavirus continues to spread, you can completely avoid it by just staying at home. I know this is incredibly hard to do, but I also know that your life and your health is worth it. Second thing is we are hearing these stories increasingly about senior centers, nursing homes, facilities like that, where they have particularly vulnerable populations. All of us must be extra vigilant to make sure that COVID-19 does not get into those nursing home settings.
And we're hearing a whole lot about small businesses in our area here. Some confusion about SBA loans. Can you shed some light on that, sir?
I can. I talked to the Secretary of the Treasury, Mnuchin, earlier today in a telephone conference that we had with the Vice President, Dr. Burks, and others. And he was talking about that and just making clear about a couple of the strategies. One, they're trying to get the SBA loans to the businesses as quickly as possible. There's two ways to do it. One is under a $2.5 million package, another is under a $10 million package. The $10 million package is the loan the businesses can get to keep their employees on the payroll. And understand this, if you keep your employees on the payroll for the required period of time, it will turn into a grant as opposed to a loan, which means you don't have to pay it back. Know this, these loans are coming from the federal government. They are available at your local banks today, and they want to get this money out as quickly as possible. So please go to your banks ASAP to make sure you will be able to tap into these federal funds.
Our prison unit here in East Texas has the highest number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in the state. The B2 unit in Anderson County has 6 confirmed cases. What is being done to protect the inmates there?
We work very aggressively on this every single day, monitoring exactly the number of patients, not patients, the number of inmates who have tested positive, as well as the number of staff members who work there. Right now, the information I've been provided at the statewide level, the issue is being contained. But we know that because of the type of setting, it could spread rapidly. But we have good leadership of our prison systems, making sure that they have strategies in place to prevent the spread of COVID-19 behind the cell bars.
DPS troopers have started stopping drivers crossing from Louisiana to Texas. How's that going so far, and why was that necessary?
Well, it's necessary because, unfortunately, Louisiana is one of the states that has a higher rate of COVID positive residents. And obviously there's a lot of people who come from Louisiana to Texas all the time. And the last thing that we want to do is to have COVID-19 or the coronavirus imported into Texas from other states. I've talked to the governor over there. He understands, and they're working to contain their problem. He understands that we need to contain our problem. We all understand this is a short-term measure for the next few weeks, while all the states in the country are working to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
How long do you expect this crisis to last, and will you extend your stay-at-home order?
So these orders are based upon guidelines that have been established by Dr. Burks, by Dr. Fauci, by Dr. Hellerstedt here in Texas, and we follow what the doctor's advice is as well as what the data shows. And so we will get an update in the middle part of April about what the data is showing about how well things are going. Let me share with your viewers this, and that is this morning I was talking with Dr. Burks, and she said we are making good progress, and we are doing a good job at mitigating the spread of the coronavirus, but she emphasized that if we let up now, all of our gains will be for naught because we will open it back up so that more people are spreading the coronavirus. If we continue along the current trajectory, I think by the end of this month we will be looking a whole lot better.
One more question before we run out of time, Governor. I'm not trying to be touchy-feely here, but you have so much pressure on yourself. Pretty much what keeps you up at night?
what keeps me up at night is worrying about what may be happening overnight and during the next day. But kind of the thing I am the most concerned about are our senior centers and our nursing homes, where we have our very vulnerable senior citizens here in the state of Texas. And we, as a community, as a state, we must do all we can to make sure that that population is not going to be subjected to exposure to COVID-19.
Governor, thank you very much for your valuable time. We know you're busy.
My pleasure. Thank you all. God bless East Texas.
That's right.